Hey there, small business owners. Ever feel like you're always putting off updating your website? For most of you out there, building and maintaining an online presence can be overwhelming. Your day-to-day schedule can greatly impact necessary tasks like keeping your website up to date and planning marketing campaigns to stay competitive. Brand You Love offers monthly packages for website maintenance, marketing campaigns that help keep current customers engaged while attracting new ones, and social media strategies that keep you in touch with your customers. At Brand You Love, we do the legwork for you, so you don't have to. Contact us today at brand.love.com.
This is Desert City, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm Duke, I play Ellen, Chris plays Theo, Dean is Kevyn, and Jazz is our Dungeon Master. I know it's on repeat, but really, thanks for listening. I know that we had to skip a week, but real life comes first. This is episode 39. It is the second part to the session that we played, and Jazz just continues to up the gross and the violence, and if I'm honest, I'm here for it. I am running on fumes this week. It's that holiday season, and I work in the service industry, so it is long days, extra hours, all of that good stuff that those of us degenerates that still are in food and beverage crave. I don't know if that's the right word anymore. But I got to bartend for the first time in a long time for our holiday party and had a ball doing it. I forget how much I miss that one-on-one interaction sometimes, now that I mostly sit at a desk and run things from an executive office. Not that I avoid the front lines, I don't, but that one-on-one customer interaction isn't my all day, every day anymore. And it was refreshing to be able to do that for my team and the rest of the team in the building. I did have to hear about a bunch of hangovers the next day, though. Just like old times. All right, let's get into it. Welcome back to Desert City.
Everybody roll initiative.
Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, 20 on that.
I got a natural 1.
Cancel me out.
Right? Jesus. Whatever you do, you have to do it with me on your back as a drag on your progress.
A burden.
So Kevyn, you're what, a +6 to initiative? Jesus. Ellen rolled a 6.
We blew doors off that.
I'm gonna guess who's going first.
Eos got a 9, and Traemor.
27. No?
Traemor got a nat 1 for a 3.
Goodness.
Jesus.
We're all taken off guard.
They're daydreaming about the families they're going to have.
We're all fucking tired from moving rocks, and some lazy ass is like ready to go.
That's it. 100%.
So you guys start to walk down the hall, and as you do, there is about 17 skeletons and zombies.
Shazam.
The zombies are former clerics who have recently died and have been reanimated in their fight. You might even recognize some of them. And the skeletons are in various stages of decay. Some of them have been around for a while in these cells. Others seem to be a little more fresh. One of the skeletons, they are all, it is a long rectangular shaped hallway or tunnel that you're in. And they are all sort of bunched up together in front of you, about 30 feet away, or excuse me, about 60 feet away. Kevyn goes first.
Had that bow ready. That skeleton that's about to get the next attack, I'm going to plug him right in the vertebrae.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
4.
You missed. The second skeleton, or the first skeleton, just takes a step in front of the group. He's going to unleash his short bow. He's going to go after Ellen. He misses. Next skeleton is going to move up 30 feet, pull his bow out. Does a 17 hit Ellen?
Yes, my armor class is 16.
All right. He hits you, and he does 3 points of damage.
It's a good thing I have all those temporary hit points.
The next skeleton runs up 30 feet and pulls his sword. Actually, I'm going to do this in groups. So the next, basically, 4 skeletons all run up 30 feet, pull their swords, and then a zombie starts lurching his way towards you, going 30 feet.
Yeah, they can truck.
Gets to Eos. We'll skip through them. The next initiative is Eos for you guys.
Eos better hold up that holy symbol.
Yeah. So Eos is going to cast Bless on Theo, Ellen, and Kevyn. So whenever you guys make an attack or saving throw, you can add a D4 to the number rolled to the attack or the saving throw.
Just out of curiosity, what level is Eos?
He's a level 12.
Okay.
Next up are more skeletons that are going to take their 30 feet and get ready to melee, and then Ellen, you're up.
I'm gonna firebolt on the first one that moved.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
Nice.
12 points of damage.
You fuck him up bad. He's still alive, but he is like on death's door. Okay. So you nearly take out one of the skeletons. Anything else? Any bonus actions or anything you want to do?
I'm gonna try to hide.
Okay.
11 on stealth.
Yeah, I mean you're sort of semi-hidden between your behind your colleagues, probably. Another skeleton unsheathes his bow and fires one off at Eos. He got a 12. Eos's AC is 13. He misses. Next up, a zombie lurches 30 feet in front of him. Traemor's next. He is going to ready an action, but he is going to stay put. Another zombie lurches 20 feet in front, and then Eos, it's now your turn.
Theo?
Oh, Theo. Sorry, did I say Eos? Yeah, Theo, it's now your turn.
I'm so far down the list that we forget that there's even a me down there. We start replacing me with somebody else. Okay. Theo would like to use the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Sweet.
And I got 19.
Cool. Which skeleton are you going after? So the skeletons just are basically A, N. So you can just give me a letter. And right now, about half of them are 30 feet away, and about half of them are 60 feet away. There's also a bunch of zombies, about 5 zombies, that are about 30 feet away.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess just whichever one's closest. And
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can just pick one randomly. Just tell me you want to go after a skeleton or a zombie.
a skeleton.
Okay. And go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, well, 4.
4. Okay. All right. You take skeleton D down 4 points.
Do I get a secondary action or no?
Oh, yeah.
You can cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action, yes. So you do have an action left. You also have movement left if you'd like.
Okay, can I do guiding bolt, or is 2 spells too much?
I don't think you can do 2 spells
Okay.
in the same turn. Duke, is that right?
Correct. If it was a cantrip, like if you were to use a cantrip as your second spell for your action, you could do that. But since you cast spiritual weapon, you can't cast a second full spell. You could use your channel divinity to destroy undead. You could run up and swing your mace. You could shoot your crossbow. but casting a second spell you can't do.
Channel divinity?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't see that.
You hold up your holy symbol and you say some words, and they all have to make a saving throw against your turn undead feature.
I mean, that seems like a smart thing to do, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing there. So yeah, I'll do that.
So on your character sheet, if you go to actions or features and traits, it should line it out for you.
Okay. It's within 30 feet. So only the ones that are 30 feet up will be affected.
Okay.
If the creature fails its saving throw, it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turn creature must spend its turn.
Are you reading Censure or are you reading Destroy?
Channel divinity, turn undead. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censuring the undead.
So that's turn undead, but you also at 5th level have destroy undead. So if they fail, they're actually just wiped off.
A heap.
All right. Well,
skeletons are.
Oh, it's down way lower. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. How do I do that?
You just say you're going to do it, and then Jazz has to roll a saving throw against your spell DC, which I think.
All right. I'm doing it.
Ooh, I like it.
Get it.
All right. And it's a Constitution. What is the saving throw?
What's your spell DC, Chris?
Dude, I fucking don't know. At 5th level, when an undead fails to save... All right, I'm looking around here. Spells... Save DC, 14.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay.
I was on the wrong screen. That's why I couldn't find it.
Okay, I'm going to roll...
Wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Oh, it's wisdom. Okay, cool. I thought maybe it was Constitution. All right, let's do a wisdom saving throw. These skeletons that are all within range, I'll just roll 1 for all of them. So here we go. Cross your fingers, guys. They fail.
Oh,
Nice.
And the zombies who are in 30 feet, all the zombies are in 30 feet. Jesus Christ, they have even worse wisdom than the fucking skeletons. But they pass. So what happens if they pass?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So give me just a second here, but you wipe out a shit ton of skeletons.
dude.
Hell yes.
Cleric.
By the light of Lathander, bitch.
Right? Just channeled Lathander, guys. I'm feeling myself.
Well, do that in private.
Eos could have just walked up and said a word and wiped everybody out of this hallway if he wanted to.
For real?
Yeah, probably.
Yes, for real. As a 12th level cleric? Yep.
They got juice, baby.
Well, what's he fucking around for?
He wants us to do it ourselves. So we have a sense of accomplishment.
He blessed you.
Can't hold your hand.
It's only been one freaking turn. All right, so you've got.
Yeah, and I'm already down 3 of my 20 temporary hit points.
Oh, poor baby.
We've collectively lost 3 hit points out of our several hundred.
Several hundred?
Okay, 200.
100?
So
I got 34.
About half the skeletons are dead. There's still a bunch of skeletons that were at the 60-foot mark, and the zombies are still alive. Kevin, we're back up to you. Top of the round.
Okay, baby. Gonna pull out Spiritual Hammer.
Spiritual Hammer? What is this?
Nothing. I'm playing.
Bob Saget.
Right,
he's gonna run. Yeah, he's gonna run up with Bob Saget, and
that skeleton. Ellen popped real good.
Dead, gone.
Oh, he's gone.
They just disappeared under the light of Lathander.
Nice. All right. Well, then let's shoot a zombie. Come on, man. No, not gonna shoot a zombie today. Fuck.
No zombies.
No zombies.
Dude, stand up, do a dance, something. Wake those dice up, bro.
All right. So this guy is dead. This guy is dead. Sorry, let me just get through some of this. Apologize, guys. This guy's dead. So there's just like so many dead skeleton or just destroyed skeletons, just that are littering the hallway at the moment. The first zombie is going to make a run at Traemor, and he's going to take a melee attack at him.
Oh, that's bad.
He gets an 11. Traemor's AC is 18. He misses. The next in line is another zombie. He is also going to go after Traemor. They're just really intimidated by this giant guy. He gets a 22, which hits.
Oh no. Theo's going to be a dad.
A stepdad.
And he does 4 damage to Traemor. And he is down to 16 temp.
In the background, you see Theo has ripped the shoulders off of his shirt, so he's sleeveless, and he's using his dagger to put on his shoulder for the kills that he's gotten.
Okay.
To put what on his shoulders? Sorry,
just like a hash mark. Just doing hash marks for how many he's killed.
Sweet.
One of the skeletons that's 60 feet away takes a ranged attack with his short bow against Theo with a 14. Does not hit. Another skeleton who was 60 feet away pulls his crossbow and is also going to go after Theo, the skeleton killer. He gets a dirty 20. That'll hit. And he is going to do 7 piercing damage against Theo.
Damn.
Remember, we all have 20 temporary hit points.
That is correct. Another skeleton in the back is going to take a ranged attack against Kevyn. He gets an 18. I think that probably hits.
It does.
And he does 5 damage to Kevyn.
Okay.
Now it's Eos. He is going to take a step from Theo's book, and he is going to cast his Channel Divinity, and he is also going to destroy undead.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we will do the same thing as the last time. We will roll.
What's his spell DC? Like 18?
I was going to say, I need to see what his spell DC is real quick. Yes, it is 17. Yep, so they have to pass this. Jesus Christ, they're all going to fucking die. He has to pass the 17 in order to not die. He holds up his symbol. He just is barely moving his mouth, but you guys can hear echoing his power word. And let's see, the wisdom saving throw for the skeletons. They critically fail. All the skeletons are dead, and the zombie.
They have no brain.
The zombie gets a 10. They all die. So, congratulations.
Nice. Pile of bodies.
You guys have quickly dispatched all of these piles of undead. So you guys make your way past the rotting bones and flesh of the zombies and the skeletons, many of which were reduced to ash between Eos and Theo. A few of you have a couple of minor wounds, but nothing significant. As you start to move further into the tunnels, you notice some of the things that Theo had described to you earlier, or was telling you about his time with Mila. You see some of the cells that were in this basement, cells that Theo questioned at the time, why would a church need them? The cells seem completely empty. Some of the doors are open, some are not. It's unclear if there were prisoners that were let out or escaped or just not being used, or if the cells are just not being used at the moment. Perhaps the prisoners were dispatched on other things. You continue to walk, Theo. You see The flame damage on the wall from where you threw the bag of beans to create that explosion when you and Mila were getting away. You see rubble and rock. You have to step over the destruction. It's not really looked like it's been repaired since that day, probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago at this point. And you start to make your way where you finally see the dim glow of strained candlelight coming from the main hall of the tower.
Guys, I just want you to know that if I had been here, if it had been normal church work weeks, I would have called the insurance adjuster. We would have had, I think we have a person who does these things. This is neglect. Clearly there's a systemic issue here.
It's probably, you know what I mean, without you and EOS being, the clerical stuff, the admin stuff, it's falling apart without you and EOS being in the fold.
It kind of breaks my heart. I'm glad we're here to remedy this. Thank you, guys.
They've kind of got a revolution on their hands, too.
True.
Yeah, but contractors will work no matter what,
Yeah.
I mean, how much work did Halliburton do during the Iraq War? I mean, let's be real.
Yeah. Look at the Death Star.
Right?
There were always workers, right? Funny. All right. He said Halliburton. Oh my God.
I feel like I should cut that joke out.
Please. Jesus Christ. That just makes it feel so gross. But it's true. Okay.
But it's fucking true.
It's true. Reality's much shittier than these freaking battles.
Sometimes it's funny because it's true.
All right. We're seeing some light.
Tell me what you like to do.
Head that way, man. I mean, stealthy.
Yep, give me stealth checks.
Boyas. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right, 17.
Ooh, 17. 9.
Natural 2 minus 1.
Yeah.
Dirty 1.
I think it's the rumble. You know what I mean? I think like when EOS said his power word, even though he whispered it, there was just this wave of energy that went through the entire hallway. I think it's, no matter how light we are on our feet.
Right. And the sound of bodies and bones hitting the floor. Yeah, I mean, nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, Ellen is really, and that's it. Ellen's really distracted and struggling because he wants to stop and stack and count bones. There's so many bones.
So many bones to count that weren't just eviscerated. And
you can just see him. He just keeps looking over his shoulder, and he's kind of edging bones with his toes as he goes by. Like, man, that's some good bones.
Yeah, he's doing like that. He's doing that thing where he's actually is counting them in his head as much as he can, but he just can't help himself. He's just counting all the bones.
Can we hear it?
Yes, totally. 100%.
Yes, you totally can hear it in your head. Yes. Out of everybody, Traemor is the only one. Traemor and Kevin, what did you get?
16.
Yeah, Kevin and Traemor are both moving pretty stealthily, but it's just like we've discussed. I mean, whoever is there has been alerted to you. As you make your way into the main tower hallway or main tower room entryway, you are surprised in that there is nobody around. Everybody give me perception checks.
There's a little bit of a revolution happening.
12.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
16.
That's good.
10 for Traemor. And for EOS, dirty 20. Everybody who got above 12.
Not 12 and above, or just above 12?
Above 12, 13 and above.
Son of a bitch.
Notices that while there is nobody around, the walls, the floor, the tapestry, everything in this room is covered in blood and shit.
Like feces?
Yep.
Okay.
Like wiped on the walls, like on purpose, or
you don't know.
Or like airport bathroom where somebody
finger smears,
or they couldn't get there fast enough, and just shot it on, had to shoot it on the wall as they were trying to sit down.
That's how I like to imagine it.
Did somebody explode?
You don't know. Eos, you see him covering his mouth.
I can't believe that would take a 13 to notice on perception.
Well, you're still smelling the death.
Seems like a DC5 kind. I know my brain's just thinking about bones. That's it. I'm just thinking about bones.
You're thinking about bones, and Traemor's thinking about his baby. You're just not looking. You're like looking down. You're looking at doorways. You're looking for people. You're not noticing. Like that the walls are covered in blood. I mean, you're not looking at that. But those who got higher than 13 and higher, they clock it immediately. And, it is a large room that you're in. So it's not necessarily like you're wading through blood. I mean, it's just like up the stairs, and you can tell like there's a red tint on the wall. There's nastiness abounding.
Do we have an objective already established room that we're going to?
No, I don't think so. I think it's fine to wheel.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I'm sure we're going to run into Broadleaf, Angle Bender, and Anvil Crusher, whatever their names are, but...
Theo's just going to start running toward the offices.
All right. Theo takes off towards the offices.
Right behind him.
Everybody follows suit. You make it to the hallway with all the offices. You start looking in each of them. Anybody give me a luck check.
15.
As you go by Brecken's office and peek your head in, there is a body sitting at the desk.
Hey, we found Brecken.
A dead body.
A dead body. Well, you think. I mean, you have to go up and look at it. It seems to be dead.
Okay. I'm going to go up and poke at it.
You approach the body. It is indeed dead. Its back is to you.
Spin the chair around.
You spin the chair around, and it is Brecken. His throat has been slit. And there is a message carved into his chest.
Nasty.
What's it say?
Mm-hmm.
You have to peel some of the clothing away. It looks like it was carved in by magical means. And it says, "A deal is a deal."
Oh, shit. You guys, this is not good.
What is it? What is it that you see?
I'm being taunted.
By our friend.
The thought is that I've given my life for yours, Eos. And the intention is that they're going to come back and get it. And that's the deal that I assume they're referencing here.
Could also be that Brecken had made a deal on his own.
That's a fair assumption. Hard to say what he's done.
We don't know what or why, or to what end Ericon has infiltrated any of us. Be ever vigilant, everyone.
Yeah, can we walk and talk? Can we get the fuck out of here, please?
Yes, of course. Eo starts walking. He's deep in thought. He's trying to think where he might find Dawil.
Theo, before he leaves the room, is going to check Brecken's pockets for any sort of magical devices.
Give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna help Theo.
Natural one.
Yeah, do it. He's gonna give you the help action.
Oh,
so
can I get the help
up.
action? Okay. Fuck me. Natural one.
2 in a row. God.
Oh my
damn.
God.
Fuck me.
Come on.
That's not even fair.
You
Oh
are
my god.
You're patting him down, and you prick your finger on a needle that was in the pocket. Take a hit point of damage, please.
Oh my god. What in the hell?
It just like drives right up under your fingernail.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, son of a bitch, a little prick, a little stinger.
Deservedly.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, good. I'm glad you got those out of the way. Jesus Christ.
You do not find anything on Brecken at all.
Clearly.
But anybody else is also willing to check. Eos is not willing. That was his colleague. He's deep in thought elsewhere already. But Kevin, if you'd like to check, you're more than welcome to.
19 for investigation.
Okay.
Kevin will be dead.
I'm not scared to steal anything from these offices.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. So, Ellen, you don't find any magical items or anything, but guess what you do find?
A piece of paper that
You find a piece of paper,
Nice.
yes.
that
You
says
that
Dawil Heart Ericon, and
Yep.
it has like
YN, and you have to circle one.
Oh, nice.
No.
You do find a piece of parchment. It looks to be in Brecken's handwriting. And it says his ring. R-I-N-G, in case that didn't come clear in my enunciation. His ring.
That's it.
His ring.
And like it left off, he didn't get to finish what he was saying, or that was all he meant to say.
We don't know. That's what it says. It is a piece of parchment in Brecken's handwriting that says his ring.
Okay. Are there any rings on Brecken's hand?
Nope.
Okay.
This is about a weakness that we're going to find later.
I show it to everybody around. Don't know what this means. Guessing it has something to do with Dawil. So pay attention to the rings.
As you get to depart, you start to feel a tickle on your shoulder running down your arm, and your familiar pops out of your sleeve. It jumps onto the floor and runs towards a chest in the room.
Harry, did you find something?
Harry climbs up the chest and sits on top of it and sits cross-legged.
Since he's there, I'll cast Mage Hand through my familiar.
You cast Mage Hand through your familiar. You hear a click, and as the chest opens, Harry crawls up the top of it, of course avoiding any injury or shenanigans. And inside the chest are 2 potions of greater healing.
Snatch him up.
Snatch up 2 potions of greater healing, and then Harry runs back to you and takes his place in your pocket as normal.
Good eyes, bud.
Eos, I want this office when we return things to normal.
Eos is down the hall. He's nowhere near. He's thinking. He hears you mentally, and he's like, "That's fucked up. That's really fucked up." You make it to the end of the hallway where the offices are. You've not seen a living soul since you got inside Dawn Tower.
God damn.
Those of you who failed on that first perception check, it is now very obvious that the inside of Dawn Tower has been the site of some sort of murder show. And you would suspect that some of the bodies that you just defeated were perhaps responsible for some of this mess, or were the recipients, or I don't know how to say that.
Our friends and neighbors.
As you get to the set of stairs that leads up into the top of Dawn Tower. As Eos gets close to that stairwell, he holds up his hand and says, "Don't come any closer," through the mycelium network.
Why?
I wish that was real.
Yeah, no kidding.
You wish what was that?
Mycelium network.
Oh.
Yeah.
He gets up close to the door and he says, "I can feel him. He's upstairs. And he knows we're here."
A wheel or Ericon?
Dawil. That's where we're going to end this session.
Man, I gotta tell you, I was really worried about those undead, but then clerics came through in the big way, hand out the MVP to them.
Yep.
Well, I sure as hell didn't come through in any big way when I was searching pockets. That was crazy.
Well, you're welcome.
It's the basic stuff. Thanks, man. That's why we're a team, baby.
That's why we're a team.
Love it.
I'm here to teach you how to use your character.
Yeah, right. I don't fucking know.
39 episodes into this game.
Almost a year that we've been playing
right.
this. We're getting real close, but we're going to spend probably next episode in the battle with Dawil, or what the next session is going to be. It's going to be all about the battle with Dawil.
Everybody run downstairs and leave as fast as you can.
Right. I'm just going to go back and start counting and stacking bones.
Right?
Yeah.
I can't get my mind off of it until it's done.
Eos and Traemor die immediately, and the three of you are stacking bones, and that is where we'll end this campaign. Great job, everybody. See you later.
Follow up flash to Theo marrying this woman to raise a child with her.
marrying Traemor's wife and raising his
and
child.
the secret is held, you know what I mean, until the kid is like 24, and then it's revealed that Theo is not the biological father.
Right.
And then it turns into a whole thing, and they make a reality TV show out of it. And
right.
I mean,
and it's like brothers conflict, because there's a dwarf brother and then him.
Yeah.
Right. They're in conflict.
Yep.
You love him more because he's really yours.
And then there's Uncle Kevyn, who's, he's teaching him how to speak Orcish because Theo doesn't know how to speak Orc.
Traemor's kid's going to be as tall as Theo in 6th grade.
Right?
I can speak Orc.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's suspicious. Orc that doesn't speak his own language.
No, I can.
This is Desert City, a D&D5E actual play produced by TTRP Theater. I'm your Dungeon Master, Jazz. Theo is played by Chris Freedom. Ellen is played by Duke Walter. Kevyn is played by Dean Martin Jr. TTRP Theater is a group of actors, artists, and gamers from all walks of life that play a diverse set of games in a diverse set of styles. We have a wide array of content available for free on YouTube. Search TTRP Theater and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter at TTRP Theater. We'd love to hear your feedback. Comment on YouTube or tweet about the show using hashtag RenCityPod. That's RenCityPod. Or follow us at the same handle, at RenCityPod. Be good to one another. See you next time.